class. My name is Jamie Heisted and I live in New Hampshire. It is currently about 12 degrees out here right now. But the reason I'm coming to you from my barn is because that is what I wanted to share with you today. I am passionate about my barn that I just built and my horses that I have. And a little history about my experience with horses. When I was a young teenager, 12, 13, 14, I was what they considered a barn mouse at the local ranch. And what that meant was I would go and I would do chores, I would clean tack, I would do whatever I could in exchange for the remotest chance of actually riding some of the horses or getting a free lesson here and there. And this continued for quite a while. And once I got a little bit older and I realized my parents didn't have the means to buy me my own horse, my dream kind of faded a little bit, and life happened, got my license, grew up, and the horses kind of became a fond memory for me. Fast forward to a couple of years ago, I had moved back to the area that I lived in at that time, my hometown, and I went back to the ranch that I was the barn mouse at, and I was able to run into a woman that was working there and ask her a few questions, and I decided, hey, like, why don't I just, take a couple lessons, get out of the house, I have little kids. And the more I spoke to her, I realized that she was another one of the girls that was there when I was younger. And we're talking like 30 years. I'm 44 years old. So we realized, oh my gosh, we actually know each other. And I decided to sign up with her to take a lesson, and the rest is history. It's been about probably 18 months, and now I have 3 horses of my own. I have built, with my husband, obviously, his help, my own barn, and I'm passionate about my barn, my horses, and hopefully maybe turning this into some sort of little business someday, whether it be taking people on trail rides, boarding a couple horses, starting an indoor arena. I'm not quite sure where it will lead me, but right now it is my passion. My experience since I got back into the horses about 18 months ago, I've basically gone all in. I've bought horses, I've sold horses, I've learned to ride again, I've learned about caring for horses, their health. I'm currently studying equine science at Post. So I've done a lot, and bringing them home was a huge deal for me because where they were before, they were boarded, so they had 24-hour care, and I would go and ride them. And in October, decided to, I live in New Hampshire, and somebody just went through the trails on a snowmobile. So couldn't control that. Anyway, just bringing them back home was a huge change and a huge responsibility and a learning experience, definitely. So that's why I thought it would be appropriate to actually do my video journal from the barn. Right now I have 3 horses. I have a registered halflinger named Giselle. She's 15 years old. She's currently still boarded in the next town. We were hoping to get her back this weekend, but the weather was a little not cooperative here. And I have a 5-year-old Norwegian Fjord. His name is Gustav. He's in the background, actually. You can see him right there. And then we have a pony named Genevieve, and she's about 15 years old. And a reason why I think people should care about this passion is because with urban, sprawling, equestrian centers, home farms, have been kind of encroached upon, and people have sold their land. Houses are being put in developments, and the horse facilities have shrunk, and now they're so few and far between. Where they used to be, you know, every town had several stables or barns. Now they're, you know, you have to kind of search them out if you want to take lessons to ride. You want to, you know, go to an indoor arena. You want to just go see horses in general. They're just not in everybody's backyard like they were once upon a time. And so I think it's really important to kind of spread awareness about that, and also, you know, for people locally to support their local equine facilities. They don't realize how much they actually offer as far as being therapy horses for veterans with PTSD or children with disabilities, and even just emotionally, you know, supporting animals. One fact that I think is just amazing is that, you know, horses, they're prey animals. They, you know, they're bred, you know, for the last 4,000 years, and they've been domesticated, but they're still prey animals, and that makes them like very nervous animals. And even though they're so big, you know, they're always keeping an eye out. And what kind of fascinates me is that they have allowed us humans to bond with them and, you know, ride them. So basically they're putting themselves in this position of like submission to us as humans. And, you know, they're 1,000 pounds, 1,200-pound animals. Yeah, this ended up being way longer than 2 to 3 minutes, and I apologize for that. Hopefully I don't get docked off points, but obviously I'm not going to have a problem when it comes to the longer speech. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my background, what my passion is, and I look forward to getting a little bit more into it in the future with you guys, and I can't wait to read all of your, or watch all of your submissions and put faces to the names, and I'm excited about that. So thanks so much for watching, guys.